Even as I speak the words, my chest feels like it's collapsing in on itself, every breath a battle, every heartbeat a punishment. This choice of the one I swore would protect you has become the very thing that will tear me apart. I never wanted to be this man. The one who plays God with the lives of others. The one who bears the burden of a crown, and the weight of 1,000 impossible decisions. But from the moment you came into my life, I knew the world would never be kind to us. You are too pure, too bright, too good for the poisonous place I rule. And I am everything this world expects a ruler to be: cold, calculating, ruthless when necessary. I was never meant to love someone like you. But I did. I do. And now I am paying the price. Why, baby, I decided it for you because you never should have to. You should never be forced to make choices drenched in blood and pain. That is my curse to bear, not yours. I wanted to keep you untouched, untainted by the ugliness that stains my hands. So I made a decision, long before you even knew the danger we were in. And now I must watch you hate me for it. You sit before me, your hands trembling, tears streaming down your cheeks as you try to make sense of the chaos around you. The once vibrant light in your eyes, me guiding star flickers, dimmed by grief and betrayal. Why? You whisper, your voice breaking like fragile glass. Why didn't you tell me? Why did you do this? I want to fall to my knees. I want to rip my own heart from my chest and place it in your hands, just to make you see that every beat of it has always been yours. But I can't. If I do, you'll see the truth, the whole, unfiltered truth, and it will destroy you. So I do the only thing I know how to do. I lie by omission. I wear the mask I've worn since birth, the mask of a prince, a ruler, a monster if I must be. I did it for you, I say, and the words taste like ash. Why, baby, I decided it for you. But you shake your head, sobbing, clutching at your chest as though my decision has wounded you physically. Perhaps it has. Perhaps it always would have. They were my family, you choke out, each word stabbing me deeper than any blade ever could. My friends, the only people who ever truly knew me, and now they're gone, because of you. I close my eyes, fighting the urge to crumble. You don't understand, how could you? They weren't just your family, they were my enemies. They plotted in the shadows, whispering treachery, waving plans that would have ended with your blood spilled on cold stone. I saw it coming before you did. I stopped it before they could lay a hand on you. But how can I tell you that? How can I make you understand that I killed them to save you? That the blood staining my hands is the only reason you're alive right now. You would forgive me. And worse, you might forgive them. Why, baby, I whisper, reaching for you, though you flinch away as if my touch burns. The sight shatters something in me beyond repair. They would have hurt you. I couldn't let that happen. Your laugh is hollow, bitter, nothing like the sweet sound I've treasured for so long. And now you've hurt me. How is that any different? I staggered back as if struck. There are no words left, no justifications, no pleas that could bridge the chasm between us now. For the first time, I truly see your love for me, fragile and precious, slipping through my fingers like sand. And I realize with a crushing certainty that perhaps I was never protecting you at all. Perhaps I was only protecting myself, my fear of losing you, my selfish need to keep you here no matter the cost. I swallow hard, forcing the words out past the lump in my throat. If you hate me, I say quietly, then hate me with your whole heart. Hate me until you can breathe again. Hate me if it helps you heal. You stare at me, stunned by the rawness of my confession. But know this, I continue, my voice breaking despite my best efforts. I would do it all again. Every decision, every sin, every drop of blood I've spilled, I would do it 1,000 times over if it meant keeping you safe, my baby. I decided it for you, even if it means you will never look at me with love again. The silence that follows is heavier than any chain. You turn away, your shoulders shaking with silent sobs, and I stand there, powerless, watching as the distance between us grows vast and cold. And I realize that in trying to save you, I may have destroyed the very thing I was fighting for all along. Why, baby, I decided it for you. And now I must live with the ruin of that choice alone. But in the hollow quiet of this moment, with your back turned to me, and your sobs echoing softly through the cold marble walls, I finally understand the true cost of those words. I didn't just lose your trust tonight. I didn't just lose your smile or the warmth of your touch. I lost you. And there is no decision, no power, no crown in this wretched world that can bright. From the very first moment my eyes fell upon you, before you even spoke a single word, before you even knew my name, my heart had already chosen. There was no debate, no hesitation, no question lingering in my mind. It was as if the universe itself whispered your name into my soul, as if the air I breathed carried your essence. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and in that single decision, I changed the course of my life forever. I was raised to lead, to rule, to stand above others with unshaken resolve. Every lesson drilled into me was about strength, control, and power. They taught me that emotions are weakness, that attachments are dangerous, that love is a vulnerability a prince cannot afford. And for years, I believed them. I buried my heart beneath layers of ice and iron, convincing myself that nothing could touch me. But you shattered all of it without even trying. With one glance, you dismantled every wall I had built. Why, baby, I decided it for you, because for the first time, I found something worth breaking all my rules for. You are my freedom and my prison, my light and my shadow. There are days when I feel at peace because of you, and nights when I feel consumed by the thought of losing you. That fear has turned me into something fierce, something unrelenting. The crown they place upon my head may command armies, but the vow I made to you commands me. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and I will protect that choice with a ferocity that the world will tremble to witness. If they tried to take you from me, they would see a side of me no enemy has ever lived to describe. The man they see in court, the calm, regal prince that is but a mask. Beneath it lies a storm that would raise kingdoms to ash for you. I would rewrite laws, burn alliances, silence entire bloodlines if even one dared to threaten you. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and I will guard you as fiercely as a dragon guards its treasure because you are my greatest treasure, my irreplaceable truth. But when it is just us, when the world fades away and only your heartbeat fills the silence, I am not a prince or ruler. I am only a man, kneeling before the one who holds my soul in their hands. You humble me, you undo me, you make me wish I could give you more than everything because everything still feels too little. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and no crown, no wealth, no victory could ever compare to the simple grace of being yours. Even if the skies fall, even if the oceans dry, even if the stars burn out one by one, my decision will not waver. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and for as long as I exist, I will keep deciding it, again and again, without end. And now with each breath I take, that decision only grows stronger, deeper, sharper. It is no longer just a vow spoken in silence, or a thought hidden in the corners of my mind. It has become my very identity. There is no part of me untouched by you. Every glance I cast upon the world is through the lens of your existence. Every choice I make is guided by the need to keep you safe, to keep you close, to keep you mine. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and that single choice has rewritten my destiny entirely. You have to understand, for you, I lived in a cold, ordered world. A life ruled by duty, shaped by politics, and chained by expectations that were never my own. They told me who I should be, what I should want, who I should love. But none of it mattered. Their plans, their crowns, their rulers, they all crumbled the moment you walked into my life. I looked at you, and for the first time, I saw truth. That truth so powerful, it made every other voice go silent. My baby, I decided it for you, and I would defy every law and every tradition if it meant keeping that truth alive. You might not see it, but your presence has altered me in ways I can barely put into words. The man I was before you was cold, calculating, untouchable. Now I burn. I burn when you look at me. I burn when someone else even dares to glance your way. I burn when you are near, and I burn even more when you are far. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and this fire will never fade, not while I breathe, not while my heart beats. The world does not understand this kind of love, nor could it ever accept it. They call it obsession. They call it madness. They call it dangerous. Perhaps they are right. Perhaps I have become something terrifying because of you. But I do not care. I was never made to love gently, never made to love halfway. My love is complete, absolute, unrelenting. Why, baby, I decided it for you, and I will hold to that decision even if it makes me a monster in their eyes. And if they ever try to come between us, they will learn the full depth of my devotion. I do not make threats, I make promises. If one hand reaches for you, I will cut down 10. If one voice dares to speak against you, I will silence 100. I will dismantle kingdoms stone by stone, burn armies to ash, and tear the heavens from the